Okay, so now we're going to the notes from March 5th. They look like this: heating and cooling curves part 2. And again, I think I just like saying this now, the link is in the bio if you want to go to the website and take a fresh look at these notes without any writing on them, or maybe look at the slides also. So for this, it looks like we're going to do the 1st through 8th row here. Okay, so I have them whited out, that way we could get through them a little quicker. All right, so on this one, we're going from a low temperature up to a high temperature. So we would call that a heating curve, right? And is that an endo or an exothermic process, right? Is it entering? Is the heat entering, or is the heat exiting? Heat is entering. Okay, so the particle diagrams, like I said, I remember you guys being pretty good with those. So from A to B, right here, I would say that's a solid. From C to D here, have a liquid. And from E to F, have a gas, right? They're all far apart. Okay, so the next part, numbers 3 and 4, we're going to look at this axis, right? So we're going to find each point. So I have A here, right? I'm going to go down to that axis. I have 0, right? 0 minutes. And we're going to do the same with all the other ones, right? B is 2 minutes. C is 5 minutes. D is 10 minutes. E is 14. And F is 16. Okay. Oh, took that away. So when I say time elapsed, that means the amount of time that passed in between point A and point B. So from 0 minutes to 2 minutes, 2 minutes had passed. From 2 minutes to 5 minutes, 3 minutes passed, and so on. Okay, temperature at the beginning of the segment. So we're basically going to do the same thing, except we're looking at the other axis. So I have A over here is going to be about 10 degrees. B is going to be about 50. C is also 50, and the fact that it's also 50 is very important. D here is going to be 110. E also. And F, we're going to follow it over, is 170, right between 180 and 160. So we're going to fill those in also. Okay. Temperature change in the segment. So I'm looking at on line AB, right? What was the change in temperature? So I would go from 10 degrees to 50 degrees. The way I would find that is 50 minus 10, which is going to give me 40. Same with all the other ones, right? 50 degrees I started with, 50 degrees I ended with. What was the change in temperature? There was no change, right? 50 minus 50 is 0. Then we go and we do the same for the other ones. Okay, so